video we are going to be learning how to draft the trending overbust Victorian corset, okay? And I'm going to be showing you guys how to the most effective and simplest way of slashing your waist, and you also be learning how to get the perfect corset length, okay, for your corset blouse, because your corset length doesn't have to go to your hip line, okay? When it gets to your hip line, trust me, it's going to be making you feel uncomfortable, okay? So without much, now let's delve straight into this tutorial, and trust me, you don't want to miss any part of this tutorial, okay? So first thing first is this. I'm going to be taking my from my shoulder to my armhole length, okay, or my chest line. So how do you get your chest line? Your bust divided by 6 plus 1.5, okay? So my bust divided by 6 plus 1.5 is 7.5. Well, I'm going to be adding 1 inch to it because I'll be coming down by 1 inch for the shoulder slope at the back, okay? So that is 7.5 plus 1 inch is going to be giving us 8.5, okay? So I am going to be marking 8.5. Then I'll go ahead and connect my line, okay, and I'll connect it all through to the back, okay? I'll connect it all through to the back, okay? So that is the first thing. So the next thing is to get your shoulder to your nipple point, okay? I'm going to be making use of 10 inches, okay? My shoulder to nipple point is 10 inches, okay? Then my shoulder to my under bust, okay, is 13.5, okay? So make use of your own accurate measurement. Then my shoulder to my waist is 18, okay? I'm taking my shoulder to my waist, okay? Then I'll go ahead and connect my lines. Now, to get your corset length, okay, you can come down from, this is our half length, okay? So to get your corset length, come down from the half length by either 4 inches or by 5 inches, depending on how tall the person is, okay? So that is how to get your perfect corset length, okay? So now I'm coming down by 4 inches. Like I told you, you can come down from your half length here, come down by either 4 inches or by 5 inches, is fine, okay? So like I said, your corset length doesn't have to get to your hip line. So now, regardless of, okay, now we've done the basic thing, so I'm just going to get my hip line, okay? And it's for a reason, and you'll know that as time goes on. So from your waistline, that is from this half length, come down by 9 inches, okay? So you measure from your waist to your hip line and impute the measurement like so. So I'm going to be imputing it like so. So you connect it like this. So now this is our chest line, this is the bust point, this is our under bust, this is our waistline, okay? This is our corset length, and this is the hip line. So now we can now go ahead and start drafting proper. So my neckline, I'm going to be using 3 inches, okay? 3 inches by 3 inches. Remember, we are working on the front first, okay? 3 inches by 3 inches. So I'll go ahead and make my connection like so. Okay, I'll go ahead and make my connection like so. So the next thing is I'll take my shoulder measurement, okay? So my shoulder measurement is 15. So your shoulder divided by 2, okay? You impute it. Then for the front shoulder slope, I am going to be coming down by 1.5. That is for your front shoulder slope. Come down by 1.5. Then you make your connection like so. Then whatever you have as your shoulder line, bring it to your chest line, 7.5, so that you have a straight line. Then I'll take my pen. This time I'm going to be using my pen and draw a line like so, okay? Then when you do that, you get the midpoint, okay? Get the midpoint, then you mark it, then you come in by 0.75. you are working on the front. Take your ruler and connect like so, okay? Now you stop at this point, then you get your bust measurement. So the bust, your bust divided by 4, my bust divided by 4 is 9, okay? But I'm going to be removing ½ inch from it because it's a corset, okay? And I want it to be very firm. So if you want the measurement to be exact, fine, you can leave it like that. But for me, I'm going to be removing ½ inch, and it's very, very okay. So instead of 9, I'm going to be having 8.5, okay? So I'll take my tape, my ruler, and I'll connect like this. Okay, I'll connect it like this. So we are done with this part. So now we want to go ahead and get our nipple to nipple measurement. Now I'm going to be showing you guys the alternative way then you can get your nipple to nipple measurement. Now how do you go about it? Now this is our chest line, and remember we came down here by 1.5, right? So and for the back shoulder slope, we are going to be coming down by 1 inch. So what you need to do is this. I'll take my tape, just take a look at getting your nipple to nipple measurements. Okay, so what you do is this is the armhole length. From here to here is the armhole length. Go up by half of an inch. Don't start like this, okay? Don't start on the tip this way. Go up by half of an inch, okay? Just go by half of an inch. Then you take it all the way to your chest line, okay? Go by half. Let it start by half of an inch, okay? Then take it all the way to your chest line. Then measure it into, divide it into 2, okay? And impute the measurement from your nipple point. Impute the measurement from there all the way to your corset length, not to your hip line, okay? And draw a straight line. Sorry, my camera was not capturing, okay? And draw a straight line like this. Now I'm going to be using pen because this is an imaginary. We are still going to cancel this line at the end of the day. So now we need to go ahead and contour our underbust. Now how do you go about contouring your underbust? Now this is our underbust. It's very simple. From here, go in by 0.75, and on this part come in by 1.25, okay? If you're working for a smaller person, 1 inch is okay here, half inch is okay. If you're working for a bigger person, you can come in here by 1.5, then go in here by 0.75 is fine. So once you've done contouring that way, what you need to do next is to take your ruler this way, and we are going to be connecting like so, okay? Then you go ahead and as well connect like so, okay? Go ahead and connect like so, okay? So now we've contoured our underbust. So what we need to do next is bring your ruler, okay, and measure what you have here, 1.25, bring it down 1.25. So measure what you have from here to here, 0.75, and bring it all the way here to have a straight line, okay? And just connect it like so, okay? Connect it like so, okay? So we've contoured our underbust. Remember, you are stopping everything at the corset length area, not to your hip line, right? So now when you've done that, now if you check this, so most of these trending corsets, like the one I did, it's kind of, it has this slopey shape, okay? It's not straight, okay? The bone channels are not straight. Now how do you achieve that? You can come in here by 1 inch or by 0.75. So let's make it of 1 inch, okay? Come in here from the center front, that is at the corset length area, come in by 1 inch. So when you come in by 1 inch, take your ruler, okay, and connect from your underbust, connect all the way to this point like so, okay? So this is going to be our new line. We want to have this kind of shape, okay? This kind of V kind of shape, okay, around on our corset top, okay? We don't want to have a straight line. If you want to have a straight line, it's fine. You can leave it this way, it's fine, okay? So now what you have here, measure what you have from here to here. What you have here, we're having 2 inches, right? So you are bringing the 2 inches at the M area, you bring it to the M area, then you connect from this point, from the other underbust points, all the way to that 2 inches, okay? All the way to the 2 inches, you make your connection like so. I hope you get. So we've successfully created this kind of a slopey shape on our pattern, Now at this point, like I told you guys, at this point you can leave it this way and repeat your round measurement, right? But I want you to have a kind of an extra fitting, just like the way I'm just showing you guys what I did for the one that you see before we started this video, okay? So what I did is this is my waistline. So this is my waistline. So I want it to be more curvy, right? So I'll come in here by 0.25, okay? I'll come in here by 0.25. So when I come in there by 0.25, I will take my tape this way, okay, and I am going to connect all the way to the bust point. This way it will give it more extra fit, okay, at that waist area. So I'll connect it like so, okay? I'll connect it like so. Let me use my marker pen. I'll connect it like so, okay? I'll connect it like so. Then I'll bring this one this way and connect, okay? I'll bring it this way and connect. I hope you guys are seeing it. I'll bring it this way and connect it like so, okay? I'll bring this way and connect it like so. Now something is going out from here, so we need to replace it on this dark line here. Now how do you replace it? On this waistline, come in here, come in, you're not going out, come in by 0.25, right? coming by 0.25. Then we are after a perfect fit, right? So now we went in by 0.25. Now this line here, we are going to come in here by come out by 0.25. To do that, you are also going to go ahead and connect. Okay, go ahead and connect like this. Okay, go ahead and connect this way. Then also go ahead and connect like this. Okay, go ahead and connect like this. So now this is going to be our new line. We are not going to make use of this line again. Okay, we are not going to be making use of this line again, and we're not going to be making use of this line again. I hope you guys get it. So this line is going to be our new line. That is where we are going to be cutting out. I hope you get. So now after doing this, the next thing we need to do now is to impute our measurement, right? So now how do we impute our measurement? This is our waistline. Okay, so my waist divided by 4 is going to be giving me 7.25. okay, now you need to measure what is going out here. If you don't measure it, you end up running at a very big shortage. So remember, this line now is our new line. So you take your tape from this line, okay, to the other line. We are having 2.25. so 2.25 is coming out from, is taking up as a dart here. So you are going to be replacing it here like so. Okay, 2.25. okay, you replace it like so, right? So when you do that, go ahead and measure the hip line, the hip measurement. Okay, so my hip divided, just go ahead and measure your hip. My hip divided by 4 is 10. okay, is 10. Now something is going out here. 2.25 is going out. You are going to be replacing it here. Okay, replace it here. 2.25 is going out. So what we need to do now is, I'll go ahead, I'll stop at this point. I'll go ahead and connect all the way like so. I'll use my pencil, okay, because we are still going to snatch our waist. So I'll use my pencil, then I'll leave it like this for now. Okay, now let's go ahead and draft the back. Okay, let's go ahead and draft the back. Now for the back, I would measure my neckline. So the neckline for the back is 3, okay, by 1. Okay, 3 by 1. Then I'll go ahead and draw it like so. Okay, 3 by 1. Now the shoulder is 7.5. Then the shoulder slope for the back is 1 inch. Then I'll go ahead and mark. Okay, then this is our chest line. So whatever you have on your shoulder, you bring it here, 7.5. okay, then we'll connect it like so. Okay, so get the midpoint of this, get the midpoint. Okay, I'm coming by half of an inch, then you connect like so. So get the bust measurement. The bust is, your bust divided by 4 is 9. okay, I'm removing half inch because it's a corset. I want it to be very, very firm. Okay, so I'm going to be making use of 8.5. Then I'll go ahead and connect. Okay, I'll go ahead and connect it like so, right? So now go ahead and measure your shoulder to your waistline. Okay, so the back waistline is 16. My back length is 16. Okay, so go ahead and measure it. Okay, that means my front length is longer than my back length by 2 inches. Now from this 16, you are going to be measuring the same 4 inches you measured down. You are going to be measuring it here. Okay, that is to get your corset length for the back. Measure the same 4 inches and connect. Okay, then also go ahead and measure from your waist down to your hip line, which is 9 inches. Okay, and connect it. Okay, so go ahead and do the same thing here. When you do that, now you go ahead and measure your waist. This is our waistline. So my waist divided by 4 is going to be giving me 7.25. Just go ahead and measure it. Okay, now you measure your hip. Okay, so my hip is 10. Go ahead and measure it. Then I'll go ahead and mark like so. Okay, I'll go ahead and connect my line like so. Okay, I'll go ahead and connect my line like so. Don't make it too curvy. Okay, I'll go ahead and connect my line. So we are done with the back. Okay, we are done with the back. So now let's go over to the front again. Okay, let's go over to the front again. So now we've gone ahead. Now let's impute our bust dart. Okay, so the front is longer than the back by 2 inches. So I'll impute the bust dart and I'll connect it like so. Okay, I'll connect it like so. So once you do that, what we need to do next is to get our over bust. So measure what you have from your shoulder. From your shoulder, get the midpoint of your shoulder like so. Okay, then you connect all the way to this point. You connect all the way to the bust point. Now your cleavage length, that is how exposed you want the cleavage to be. It can be on your bust point, it can be anywhere. Okay, so I'll make it like 6 inches, right? Now remember that there is this kind of like a this kind of scallop sharp point around this shoulder area. So what you need to do is you can measure the person or you can measure yourself, okay, and take from here to wherever you want, to how high you want this neckline, this pointed neckline to be. Okay, I want it to be as high as 4 inches. Okay, so on that 4 inches, go in by half of an inch. The main reason why we are going by half of an inch is, you know, this part is pointed, so when it comes into your armhole, it will make you feel uncomfortable. Okay, so once you do that, just go ahead and make your connection like so. Okay, take your ruler and make your connection like so. Okay, take your ruler and make your connection like so. Connection, you go ahead and make your connection like so. So remember that whenever you are making anything strapless, okay, you go up by half of an inch. Okay, go up by half of an inch so that you will not end up exposing this part of your body. Okay, so when you go by that half of an inch, what you do is connect from this point, from this sharp point here, all the way to this point here. Okay, make your connection like this. Okay, so now once you've done this, you can now go ahead and contour. So you go ahead. Sorry, my video wasn't capturing, so I had to start over again. I thought it was capturing. So you go ahead and connect from here now to the sharp point like so. Okay, so now after doing that, remember this is the midpoint of our shoulder. Okay, this is the midpoint. Remember this is the midpoint. So to contour the overbust, come in here by 0.75. okay, then come in here as well by 0.75. that is to contour your overbust. Come here by 0.75. then you go ahead and connect your line like so. Okay, connect it like so and connect like so. Okay, connect like so. Now if you notice this part is longer than this part. Okay, so you need to correct it on your pattern, because when you fail to correct it, trust me, you are going to be having one side longer than the other one. So how do you correct it? Just measure what you have from here to the bust point. On this part we have 4 inches, so take that 4 inches all the way up like so. Okay, so you are going to go ahead now and reconnect your neckline. Okay, go ahead and reconnect your neckline like so. Okay, so I hope you guys are getting this. Sorry that you are seeing this. I was drafting it, and I thought my camera was capturing and it wasn't capturing. So reconnect your neckline like this. Okay, so once that is done, you need to, now let's go ahead and talk about how we are going to be snatching our waist. Okay, so now I want to snatch the waist of this corset by 4 inches, right? So now, and if you notice, this particular side, the side of our corset is not having shape. The waist is bigger than that of the body because of the that we have taken out here. So now I want to snatch the corset, okay, by 4 inches, right? So that 4, now I'm going to be going in here by 1 inch. So 1 times 4 is going to be giving me 4. Okay, so I don't want to have plenty style lines on this pattern. Okay, okay, so just go in by 1 inch. And if you still want to go ahead and have style lines, just draw another line here, okay, and distribute your darts. That is just it. So go ahead, go in by 1 inch, and you are going to be connecting your line like so. Okay, connect it like so and connect all the way to your hip line like so. Okay, connect all the way to your hip line like so. Okay, so at this point, I think we are done at this point, so you can go ahead now and cut out. Okay, go ahead, I'll cut out the hip area. Okay, I'll cut out the hip area. So after cutting out the hip area, I am going to be cutting out the style line. So remember, this is our new line here, so we are going to be cutting it out. So if you have any sharp point, please go ahead and withdraw. Okay, go ahead and blend if you have any sharp point. So this is it. Okay, so this is what we have. Okay, so now, so this is what we are having. So now, before we go ahead and cut out the whole pattern, remember we have a kind of a bolero cut around this corset, around the lower hip, okay, around the hip area. So what you do is take your the center front pattern, okay, take the center front pattern and match it to this dart here. Okay, match it to the dart. Then your waistline should align. Okay, your waistline should align. Match it to the dart. I hope you guys are seeing this. Then tape it down. Okay, tape it down. So when you tape it down, so tape it down. So when you tape it down, take this hip area. Make sure you match it. Okay, your hip line should match. Okay, so when you match it, just tape it down as well. Okay, just tape it down. So when you do that, when you do that, measure what you have from this is where the center front is, Abby. So measure what you have from here to this part, 2.5. Okay, measure it down 2.5. Okay, we want to have a straight line around that area. Okay, measure it 2.5. Okay, now from this corset, our corset length, come down by 1 inch. Okay, come down by 1 inch. Then it's very simple. Okay, remember this is our corset length. Okay, this is our corset length. So when you come down by 1 inch, you can now go ahead and draw the bolero cut. Okay, any style line, how you want it, just draw it. Okay, and connect. Okay, anyhow you want it, that is how you are going to be doing it, and connect it like this. So if you don't want it to be very low, you can go up and connect it. So anyone you want is fine, right? So once you do that, we can now go ahead now and cut out our pattern. Okay, you can go ahead and cut out. Remember, we've not closed our bust dart, so you can go ahead and cut out our pattern like so. Okay, so I'll just remove it. Then we are cutting here out. Okay, remember this is our new line. Okay, just follow what you are seeing me doing and you get it. Okay, so you are cutting here out. Okay, and we are cutting. Okay, so now let's close our bust dart. Let's go ahead and close our bust dart. You go ahead and close your bust dart like so. Okay, then there's a sharp point here, so you are going to just cut it out. Okay, so then you are going to redraw your line. Okay, redraw your line. It has shifted, so go ahead and redraw your line, cutting it. Okay, so we are cutting here out, right? So this is what we have. Okay, so now this shape, like I told you, it's only depending. You can make here sharp You can make this hemline sharp. Anyone you want is fine, right? So and you can also make here, okay, you can make here slimmer. Anyhow it's fine, but I think I'll make it slimmer, so I'll just cut out here a little bit. Okay, I'll make it slimmer. And you can as well make it shorter. You can, if you don't want it to get to your hip line, you can make it shorter like this. And let's work on the back. Okay, let's go ahead and work on the back. Now, how do you go about the back? It's very simple. So remember, we've gone ahead to draft. Okay, we've gone ahead to draft this, right? So you can take your pattern and just place it this way. Okay, place it this way. Make sure your waistline should match with the waistline of the back. Okay, your waistline should match. But place it this way, right? And just connect. Okay, you can see everything is matching up. Okay, so just connect, and you can see the way I'm doing it. Let me bring it forward, right? So make sure your waistline should match with the waistline of the back. Okay, and just connect it like so. That is after you are done drafting. You just connect it like so and connect it like so. Okay, then just you can see the way I'm doing it. Okay, just okay, so we are done. Okay, so we are done. So that is for the back. Okay, so that's for the back. So remember, we've not yet snatched the back. Okay, remember, we've not yet snatched the back. Our neckline for the back. Okay, so remember, this is our new line. Okay, this is our new line. Okay, so you just connect it like this. Okay, just go ahead and connect like this. Okay, then for the neckline, you can decide to go up. Okay, you can decide to go up like this for the neckline. You can decide to go up, especially for people that are fat. Okay, that have this fat at the back. You can go up for them, so that at the end of the day it will be able to cover all those fats at the back. Okay, so once you do that, let's go ahead and take out the space for our lacing bar. So I'll use 1.5 inches here, then I'll use 2 inches here. Okay, so I'll connect it like so. Okay, I'll connect it like so. So here is going out. We are not making use of this, right? So we want to create now, why I'm not taking any snatching from the side is the side is already curvy. Okay, so there is no point of taking anything from here. Okay, so now I'll just create a style line here. Then I'll go ahead and take my dart. Okay, this is the waist. I'll take my dart of half inch. Okay, take a dart of half inch. Then I'll go ahead and connect it. Okay, I'll go ahead and connect like this. Okay, and like this. Okay, go ahead and connect. Then do the same thing. Then connect all the way to this part as well. Right? So I'll connect all the way to this part as well. So guys, we are done, right? We are done. So I'll go ahead now, and so if at this point you haven't subscribed to the channel, you can see my voice is even going. Okay, so please do well to support me. Subscribe to the channel, because there is more to come on this channel, right? So I'll go ahead now and I'll cut out. Making noise, so make sure you label it center back. Okay, this is the inseam, this is the inseam, this is the up. If you don't label it, you might end up mixing it up. So guys, we are done. So this is what we have, and this is our front pattern. Okay, so this is our front pattern. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, right? So if you haven't subscribed, please press the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. So guys, I'll be seeing you guys in my next video.